just roll up to this spot. Haven't even got a chance to say how are you now. Paddy just starts doing a little bit of crevicing. We'll talk more about this. And there's free floating gold. Just see it in the... Oh, dude. Yeah, you got some nice pieces in the Paddy. All right, pitter patter. It's gonna be a good day, boys. It's gonna be a good day. How are you now? Howdy. That's Travis. I'm Kevin. We're out with Paddy today, and this is HandHprospecting. Just out doing some crevicing, doing some canting. We're already finding some good gold. I'm gonna stop rambling. Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
A lot of it is super micro though. You can see them all traveling down. I've just been having to take it home and run it through the cleanup sleeves and just...
That's the way to start the day with some test pans, though. Ooh. 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 Oh. Uh-oh. That's on the surface too. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. So, I just took a slip and fell right on my glory hole. So, while I'm recovering from that, I figured I'd take a second, talk about kind of where we're at, why we're digging, where we're digging, and what's going on. But speaking of slipping and falling and possibly hurting yourself, this is why I always suggest not going out by yourself, even at the easiest places, which today we are not in an easy place. I'm going to show you guys. This is some rugged stuff. But it's always good. I'm grateful to have buddies like Patrick, and of course, my #1 associate there, old Travis, helping me out wherever we go on these. So, look how jagged this bedrock is and how steep it is. It is tough getting. This is honestly some of the hardest panning I've personally ever had to do, because of one, the accessibility of trying to get down to that water on this super steep bedrock, and then as I'm panning, the water is swelling up and down, so you gotta really be almost floating your pan to make sure the water doesn't just push right out. Anyways, lots of big rocks, huge rocks deposited, super fast moving water. Where does gold deposit? In the fast moving water streams. Kind of starts to slow down. You just see crevice after crevice after crevice. But it's also possible, see all the quartz? So much quartz vein stuck in here that we could be near a source. The more we go, gold keeps getting bigger. Keep finding more of it. I mean, Paddy's a good 10 feet, even higher, and pulling gold out of these crevices. Now clear down there panning. Definitely some hard work getting into this spot, but so far it's looking like it's going to pay out well for us. I'm going to get back at it, because of course can't find that shiny. I'm going to fall again. Woo! Can't find that shiny sitting on your hiney. How's it look, bud? So after Paddy finds one little crevice, here's his first pan of the day. I mean, look at the size of that, bud. And then tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of micros, but there's some big gold in there. Oh, here comes Travis. How about you, bud?
Better than my last.
Better than your last. Look at this one that Paddy's got. The Germans are stealing all of our gold again.
Oh, I got a little crevice?
Yeah.
Nice.
Righteousness. Righteous! Righteous! Talk about tools, what we're using today. Or what I'm using anyways. Got the chicken scooper to help me collect material. My good old bare bones trench knife out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And the gold slinger bucket, of course. You guys, we still are giving one of these away. If you want to win one, I will talk about it at the end of the video on how you can enter to win one. I am loving this thing. I'm able to move so much more material faster than I normally am without hurting my wrists and back, because it makes it nice and easy. So, yeah, and then my pan's over down there with my little yellow bucket. Because of how much water, how fast and how hard it is to pan here, and all the black sands, kind of just penning down all the heavies, or I'm sorry, all the lights off the materials, leaving just the black sands, collecting them in a cons bucket, and then we'll take them home and arm for the blue bowl. Here comes Travis with pan number 6. Nothing too fancy to show off in there?
No.
Yeah, right. Well, pitter patter. Oh, there's the other part of my bucket. Alright, so now I've got me about 4, maybe 5 pans worth of material in my bucket. I don't want to put too much in there. It's slippy and cidery. I'm going to carefully walk back over there where I can find somewhere to pan and pan it down. Yep. Your 4th pan, bud?
Yep.
Travis's 4th pan. That's a nice piece of gold. That's a real nice piece of gold. It's a good spot. Good spot. We're both just kind of poking along and moving down this trench. And it's another sign I wanted to show you that usually tells you're in a good sign. See all the rust on the quartz? The oxidization means there's heavy iron in the area, which means there's other heavies depositing. And we already know that because we've already seen a lot of gold today, huh, bud? 2 thumbs up. Move some big rocks out of the way. Dug around underneath them. Got about another 4 pans of material or so. We'll take it down there. Pan it down again. See if it's still producing gold. You know that whole crack all the way up there, all the way down. That's where we do some flakes. Honestly, probably one of our best days out in the river, especially for just panning. Can't wait to get home and see what it looks like. So, back at the homestead, basically consolidated roughly 28 pans worth of material. And the 1 pan of material, Travis is going to give it a quick pan down here into our cons collector that we keep here at home. We're just going to take a quick peek at what we pulled today. We're not going to pull it out and dry it out or anything. We're just going to take a quick look-see. So we'll let him pan that down, and then once we get down, we'll take a look and see what it came up with. Alright, I'll pound down to maybe a couple tablespoons or so of pretty much just black sands. There's gold already coming out. Oh boy. Oh. There's some nice flakes. Pan looks like it needs some head and shoulders. Oh, and look at all those micros too. Hundreds. Lots of big flakes. Ooh. There's some nice chunkies up there. Yes, sir. Hundreds and hundreds of micros up there. Well, that'll be fun to get it all cleaned out, the cons and extra in it to the blue bowl someday. Not bad though. Definitely the best spot we've panned. So I think that's going to about do us for the river today anyways. We're still going to take these cons home, clean them up a bit, make sure, you know, I'll add that in the video probably before what I'm saying now, so you guys can actually see the gold that we pulled today. Obviously some of the best gold we've ever seen. Big thanks to Paddy for helping us get this case located and tested. He's sitting there with the pan right now, just full of gold. Can you see it? And that was just out of one crevice too, so I can't imagine what we'll actually see. Travis spun about 16 pans today. I got about 12 in. So how much gold in 28 pans? Put your guesses in the comments below. If you guys want a chance to win a Gold Slinger bucket, go back and watch our last video entitled Gold Slinger Bucket Giveaway. We're going to give them away when we have 500 subscribers. I was at 465 this morning, so 35 more. Yeah, I got my math right still. And then we'll give that sucker away. I think that's going to do it. So with that, as always guys, big thanks for our subscribers. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, leave me comments too. I can talk to you guys. I do my best. Sorry if it takes a couple of days to get back to you. We live out in the boonies. But as always, make sure to fall, get that shiny.